Alright, what's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. We are finishing the paint booth. I'm hoping that this thing will be mudded, it'll be drywalled, and hopefully painted, but I doubt that. I'm just gonna say I doubt that, but I'll surprise myself if this thing's painted in this video and it's done. We're just gonna go for it here. We got the last amount of materials. That's all for building the two doors, trimming the doors, doing all that. This is for the rest of the drywall, and then this is the drywall for the doors. So we got everything, I guess, to finish building this and just about finish all of it. So let's get to it.
To the left more.
Alright guys, well here's where we're at. From the last clip till now, you're talking probably about a week's time. That was crazy. I just went back and looked at the footage and I'm like, what was the last thing that got filmed? We got all the drywall up and we got everything taped and mudded. Once outside, twice inside. So everything's ready to be sanded in here. Which, that's huge, because this is honestly just beat me up. This is crazy. And it's honestly a lot of work for just Ashley and I to be building this gigantic paint booth. But outside everything's mudded once. We got to do a couple seams, all the, the ones up top. The scissor lift was inside the whole time, so doing this on the ladder makes it a little more difficult, but gotta knock those three things out, screws and stuff like that on the outside, and then we can recoat this and get this sanded too. Down here, here's my, it's actually like I think it's a 3/4 inch gas line, but bolted it to the stud in here so I can get air into the booth from outside. Look at that. Had to get air in here some way without running a hose through either of the doors, but got the gas line here that will connect the hose on the outside, and then we'll put our water trap and whatever else we need in here. All the lights are coming. The shutters for the outside are coming, so this thing, I mean, it'll all be here this week. That's why we need to get this thing sanded so we can get it painted and then everything installed. So I just went around here and kind of roughly sanded the around the window here, but you see how dusty it is. I did that by hand. So there's absolutely no way I can sand this entire thing by hand, first of all, because that's that's gonna suck. But this is why I love Harbor Freight, because this was $159, but it's just gonna save so much time and it'll honestly just be worth it. Otherwise, you know, I'll be sanding this for days and I could probably finish all of this in a couple hours. But here is the Bauer 9-inch variable speed drywall sander. It's got an LED light, it's got a handle, it's got a vacuum attachment, so we're gonna hook this thing up and we should have a pretty minimally dusty sanding experience here, and should be able to knock this whole thing out relatively quick, and then the inside is ready for paint. Comes with a bag. Nice. Alright guys, I actually had to go back in the... forget it. I actually had to go back in the camera footage to see where we started this video at, to see if we made, like, I guess enough progress. But looking back at it, it seems like we've done a ton, and that we have. Inside is all sanded. We made a decent mess, but I'll get to that in a second. But everything's sanded. We do have to go over some spots with like a third coat, like a finish coat, but that's fine. I was trying to get away with 2, but some places we will have to do 3, and that's really no big deal. But I was checking because I've actually got 2 videos that I need to film, and I just got to cut this one off now. Tomorrow we're going to be installing the Luma steps from Boost Auto Parts. I know you've all have seen the commercials and stuff and the advertisements on Instagram for them, but they're the cool like running boards. They're going to light up, and activation sequence, turn signals, everything built into them. But we're gonna be putting them on Ashley's Jeep, and that's gonna be literally, it's gonna be a game changer. Those things are gonna look so cool, all lit up on this thing. But other than that, we still have to completely finish the outside here. It really does take a ton of time mudding all the corners and the seams and everything inside. Getting around everything, it took a lot. The outside should be 10 times easier, but still is going to take some time. We got all the wood over here for the doors, so I got to make those, but the trim and everything is ready to go as well. And then, like I mentioned, the lights, I was actually going to cut the lights back and only do like I guess the outer rows, leave the middles blank, but I found a deal on a pack of 10. So we got 10 for up top, which we only need 9, and then we got 3 for each side as well. So we're doing all the lights in here. Should be really, really bright. Just with one of these, it really lights up in here. Just with this light, it's like 10 times brighter than how it was inside of that inflatable spray booth that I had for the longest time. So it should be super bright in here, and we should have no issues seeing anything that we need to paint. And I can't wait to get this Bronco in here. I really, really can't. So yeah, guys, I try to get all of this whole thing done in one video, but it's just not, because it takes so long for every step of this, especially with only like 2 people. So I think I can officially say that if there is another video on this thing, there'll be one, because quickly mud up the inside, finish the outside, frame up the doors real quick, and throw that 1/4 inch drywall on it, and pretty much call it a day. So I thought I could have did it in a week, but turns out that was, again, the 1 week turns into 9, now it's 10 and a bunch more. So I'm hoping we can get this done like very soon, because it's wearing me out. But yeah, guys, we got 2 exciting videos coming up. The other one's just a surprise, and it's pretty cool. So yeah, but we'll be getting those Luma steps on. Hopefully some of you who have been interested in those can take a look at those. Almost forgot about this. As for the drywall sander, the thing took so much time off the day. I was able to get the whole inside sanded today. It is quite heavy when you're up in the air with it, so even on the lift, I mean, it just does get heavy after a while. Working probably about up to there was good. Other than that, it does get heavy. However, there's no way I could have hand sanded this entire thing, so that thing was definitely worth it. There's absolutely no way I could have hand sanded that entire thing today. No way. So that was definitely worth it. All that happened is the filter inside keeps getting clogged and then doesn't suck as much, so that's where all the dust came from. But when it's vacuum sucking, thing works great. It's like dust free, but vacuum is not cooperating with that much dust. But other than that, the thing was a complete time saver, and definitely worth it. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, shoot a thumbs up. If you haven't been here before, please get down there, click subscribe, drop me a comment. If you haven't already, take care, and I will see you guys in the next one.